Hiya, welcome to my channel and thank you for stopping by. Today I'd like to share my latest journal with you. I call it All Things Vintage and it's an eclectic journal with no theme as such other than anything that looks vintage or is vintage I put into it. I had great fun doing this one. The size is 7 3/4 by 7 inches, that is, and the spine is 1 3/4 inches, but as you can see I went overboard again and it's rather a gator mouth. The cover is fabric on felt and then on card. It's been stitched. I've got lace on the spine with a trim. The back is quite plain with just my maker's mark on there. It's a hitch fastener with an organza ribbon, and all you need to do is just push down slightly and open it that way. Then you don't have to keep opening and closing the bow. On the front there's a vintage lace doily and a vintage card, and then a frame with a vintage photo of the princesses Elizabeth and Margaret with their father, and with a few flowers and this ornament here and a butterfly, and both have been treated with a wax to give them a different colour. There are 2 signatures and there's just over 136 pages front and back. As I said, there's no particular theme, and so I just used papers that I had. So papers from the Digital Collage Club, the Janie B Journals, Kelly's Crafts, Artie Mays and the Old Design Shop. But I just pulled things in from my stash really. This will be for sale in my Etsy shop when I've put it up, when I list it, but that might take me a couple of days. There should be a link in the description box when I have listed it. So if we open it up, I'll try and be quick, but there's a lot of stuff in here. So on the inside front cover there's a lacy pocket, and inside there is some vintage pages from a diary with some lighting on, and a vintage photo, and then a little booklet I've made that opens up with a pocket and a tea card, and then some journal space. That's tied together with a key charm, and then pocket with a card that says this book belongs to, so you can put your name in it. Lace trim, and then pocket with a tag. All the tags have been lined with either lined paper or plain paper, so you can journal on. And then a lace holder with light card on there that you can also journal on. A vintage book page, and then here, if you carefully pull it out, you can journal on that. And then some different paper, there's a tuck here with a postcard, and then if you undo this, this folds down and you've got some writing space there. That just clips on there. Oh, some vintage ledger paper, and then here is a vintage card which I've put some sewing pattern on, so you can write on that. And then a pocket with a journaling card, a seed envelope with a little card inside, and another journaling card there. Then a bit of muslin beneath the image, some printed tissue paper, not tissue, tracing paper, and then some crazy stitching and a embroidered motif with a bit of bling. Here I've put some sparkle on the wings. I don't know whether the camera will actually pick it up, but that is very sparkly. Then here there are 4 vintage tea cards, but you could always pop some little papers in there if you want a secret journaling space. Book page, a secret, I can't remember what they're called, but that just looks like the paper until you put something in the pocket. Bit of collaging, and again a space to journal in. Pocket with a postcard that's been lined and a playing card. Here there's a bookmark with original stamps that I've collaged on. Again, you can write on there with a cluster, and then a bit of stamping on some brown paper. Pocket and a replica vintage postcard, but I mean you couldn't tell the difference between that and the original. And then here there's space to put something else, but I haven't filled all the pockets because it would just be too full. And then some brown paper that I've put some washi tape on. This is a book image and some lace. And then here, this is a book page that I've put a little corner spot on. And then this is part of the picture of that this came from. And it says, presented with Home Companion, 26th of the 12th, 56, I think that is, 1956. My eyesight's not as it used to be. And again, that's just a little something in there. Here there's a belly band with some original ephemera dated 1903, and again you can journal on that. And then here, if you pull this out, there's a card there. back in there. So it's hidden. A top tuck with postcard, Edith Holden page. You could make that into another pocket if you want to glue the flap down. Another beautiful page, and then just a cluster on there with stamps, bits and bobs. Now here, centre the first signature, and I've put some little images on the ends. And in this pocket here, there is a journaling card. Here, if you unclip it there, this is a tag, and then another little journaling card here, and then a tiny little card tucked in here. But there's also, excuse my dog, there's also, that comes out to be some secret journaling, and then you just put it back to make it look like it's a cluster. And then this lifts up, and there's a little card in there. This lifts up, and there's a tiny little card in there. This is a bigger card, and this one here is also a card. So again, lots of secret places to hide what you want to write. I'll pop all that back in later because it's a bit complicated to put it in. A pocket here with a lace holder, again, been backed. And then put that down there. The other side of the Edith Holden, some more crazy stitching, and then sticker. The other side of that diary page it is actually, and then some stenciling and a collage image. The brown paper here, there's a pocket with a little booklet in there. And then again, a flap that you could make into a pocket if you like. And I've just reinforced the edge with washi tape. And then here there's a top tuck spot and some more stamps. And here there is an envelope flap, and this is actually part of a legal document, the envelope. As you can see, pretty old, so I've just stuck it on. And then there is, again, I don't know whether you can see, it's the Scottish Widows stamp. So obviously it was something from Scottish Widows. And then you can do some journaling on there. And then here is a flap that you open, and then there's a card for some journaling. But again, here, if you carefully pull out the lace trim, there's some secret journaling there, paper there, and then you just put it in like that, and it just looks like it's part of the image. The other side of that printed tracing paper, a pocket with a journaling card, and again some more of that legal document that I've backed to make it a bit stronger. Ledger, just a bit of fussy cutting from a book. Pocket here with a tag, and then this is part of the pattern digi kit in my shop that I've backed for some more journaling space. Some book page, a collage cluster, and a pocket with a collage cluster, and then there's an old whist, I think it is, card, and another journaling card. Here there's a belly band, and then there is original couple of pages from a Singer sewing machine instruction manual, and one of those lace holders. Pop that back there. The second signature, I've taken the butterfly and I've painted with gold paint the wing, and this is an original card, but there's no date, so I can't tell you how old it is. I thought the colours went very nicely with that one. More stenciling, book page, another image. Now this is from a notebook from the Queen Mary, the liner, obviously, that they used to put in the cabins, so you can journal on that. And this is a pocket with a card to journal there. Turn it over, there's some more paper there to journal, but actually this is a pocket as well, so again you can pop something in there and nobody would know. And then here, just an image with some journaling paper there. A pocket with an old photograph, again no date, and a card. Some more printed tracing paper and a cluster, ledger, and here there's a tag, and then which has been lined, and then if you turn that over, there's also a bit of journaling space in there as well, and then that pops in there. Pocket with an embossed card. I didn't colour it, but you could go over it with a wax or something, or an oxide to colour it up. Put a photograph in there, and then another seed packet with a little card in there. Another poetry page, and then here again I've painted with metallic pink, so there is a shine to it, and then just use it as a tuck with a card. And then here there's a pocket, and you take the card out from there. There's a card there, and another card there. Book page, some more washi taped paper, tuck spot with a bookbinding card there. And then here, if you gently pull that over, some writing space there. And that just tucks in there to keep it closed. A button embellishment cluster with some stitching. My sewing machine went really funny there. I just don't know what was wrong with it. But I think actually it adds a bit of texture. And then Edith Holden page. And then here, if you very carefully open this, it's velcroed. So you open it up like that, and then you've got 3 pages to write. And then it's all kept closed with the velcro. And then centre the signature. I left that plain, but you could put charms or something on it. And then in the lace pocket there is an envelope that I've decorated, and then I've put a fix in there that you open it up, and then lots of journaling space there, and you could pop other things in. Oh. And then carefully, and that's been embossed, so it's quite sturdy. Oh. And then in this pocket there is a belly band, and I've put some more sewing pattern paper there. It's got a postcard there and more writing space on the back. That's just an image of an old gentleman, Edith Holden, and again a card that comes out and you can write on it, but I won't get that out. And in this pocket, it has a vintage photo that's got a recipe, or actually it looks like a shopping list on it. Here is a belly band that's got a bookmark that you can write on that. But if you very carefully pull this out, then there is a little space to write on there as well. And to close it up, you just pop that in there, and then very carefully push that back in there, pop that into there like that, and then put that card, the photo, in there to hide. And then the charms got inspire on there. And then another little playing card that I've backed so you can write on it. More brown paper and washi tape, and then shorthand book page sticker. Love that image. Book page, and then a little tuck with a card for journaling there, and of course you can journal on there as well. More ledger paper, and then here there's a pocket that's got some of that Scottish Widows. This is a Scottish Widows bonus certificate from 1908, and again you can journal on the back. That pops in there, and then here is a little card that you can write on in there. And then in this pocket there is a card for journaling, and then a little booklet with a cluster and some buttons, and then that pops in there. And the butterfly got a bit of bling on. And then in this pocket here there's a tuck with a little card, and then another journaling card in there, and another playing card. And then here the cluster, the mushrooms have got some diamond glaze on. There's a tag and a sheet from another one of my digi-kits that you can journal on the back. And then here, all these butterflies have got crystal glaze on them, so they're quite shiny. And then here there's a belly band with some original ephemera from, again, 1908 that you could journal on if you wanted to. And a collaged card. And that just pops in there, if I can get it in. And then the back is plain, there's nothing stuck on there, but I have included a photo that I've backed. I've put some clear sticky plastic on so that it will protect it, but it also acts as a writing board. So again, if you want to write, say you wanted to write on there, you just pop the board behind and it just gives a hard surface for you to write on, because if you try and write without it, you wouldn't be able to. And that I would just slip in the back. And that's it. So again, as I said, a real tome, but lots of things to explore, lots of places to write. And as I said, it just has a all things vintage theme. Let me know what you think. Pop a comment in the comment box. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Press the notification button and the bell so that you can be informed every time I put on a new video. And I think that's it. As I said, I will put this in my Etsy store in a few days when I work out the technology of how to do it. Keep safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.